Welcome to this course, where I draw on my years of experience in running an HR technology team, during which I developed and implemented the 5-pillar framework. I also wrote about it and presented it at industry conferences. The 5-pillar framework that I teach in this course provides a comprehensive breakdown of all the key things that an IT and operations team needs to do to help make an HR function effective in a medium to large organization. The course is broken down according to the pillars in the framework and teaches you the technology that supports each one, and also how a shared services function will use that technology to deliver an overall support function for the rest of the organization. The company where I developed this framework had 40,000 employees at the time, and even if you have a couple of hundred employees, there will also be a team of people or a shared service dedicated to supporting the rest of the employees with administrative queries. To introduce each of the 5 pillars, I'll teach you the challenges that you will need to solve and the solutions that will need to be delivered to meet those challenges. But let's quickly walk through each one. The first pillar is the employee portal. Employees want simple, easy to navigate, and easy entry to their world of HR. The best is a front end which is personalized and contextual, that brings together all their information and applications that they will need to access. Pillar number 2 is the knowledge base. At home, your employees are a couple of clicks away from any information they need. But at work, they often struggle to find the information they need to do their jobs. You'll need an events-driven, one-stop shop of information that supports their decision-making and improves their ability to do their jobs. Pillar number 3 is acquisition. The war for talent has intensified, and the lockdowns of 2020 has meant more aspects of this process has moved on to digital. Paper-based and manual communications are just not part of the future of talent acquisition. And remember, you are competing for talent against the leaders of digital transformation. You'll need a well-orchestrated onboarding solution with very clear notifications and steps, clearly showing where any potential or new employee is in the process. Pillar number 4 is self-service. Employees want the power of choice and decision-making in their hands, at their fingertips, and it needs to be as simple and intuitive as possible. You'll need to package all the things they need and provide it to them with those features in one place. Pillar number 5 is case management. This pillar is very focused on the shared services function and is really the task management solution that the shared services staff will need in order to manage and keep track of all the queries that employees need help with. You'll need something that keeps your costs down and your service levels up. This course also features a case study of a large financial services company and how we implemented a very effective employee self-service solution. In this section of the course, you will learn from this successful implementation of HR technology. There are lessons on HR and HR mobile devices, HR and HR automation, as well as HR and user-friendly technology for employees. I do look forward to teaching you in this course. But before we get into the lessons, I'm going to teach you something even before we start. When I ran the HR technology team, we put a lot of effort into the self-service pillar, and we really tried to give our employees everything they need to do in one simple and convenient location. You could put this on the company intranet or create a new application, just as long as it quickly gives employees exactly what they need to do. So, what we did was to look inside the HR system, and we analyzed the volumes of employee activities. What were the transactions or activities they were performing? We quickly figured out that 80% of employee activity on the HR system was coming from less than 20% of the individual things or features they could actually do on the system. And yes, booking leave was at the top of that list. So, our solution design thinking focused on just those features, and that's what we put on an easy to use application. And literally the buttons on the landing page were the high priority functions that employees were already using for 80% of their HR self-service requirements. So, the lesson is, don't design for all the features up front. Rather, do some analysis and selectively provide only the high volume requirements in the best possible way. So, get started with your lessons today, do the activities, and make progress on your goals. Remember to introduce yourself, rate and review the course, download the resources, ask questions, and take advantage of all the value we have packaged for you in this course. Also remember to join our exclusive Student Success community for even more help and a safe space to get the information and updates you need. The Facebook group is a lifeline for help anytime you need it with your studies and in any of our courses. When you get your certificate at the end of the course, please do share it on LinkedIn, and in your post include the hashtag Peter Alkema. We'll see your post and we'll share it and celebrate in our networks, which will boost your profile and help you grow even more. Also, remember to switch on your email notifications so that you get future updates to the course. We are constantly adding new lessons, making announcements, and sharing promotional and educational updates, all of which will continue to help you develop your skills and achieve your goals. So let's get started with your lessons.